here we are. And then this is our final test. Welcome! Your Shadow Pokemon should be ready to open its heart after the battles you've waged getting here. Now I shall be your opponent. And here's my partner, the one Pokemon that I caught as my first, and that has stayed with me ever since. Go Pikachu. Off we go into our first battle in 5 years. Okay. Time to battle Myth Trainer Egan. Egan has a Pikachu only. It is level 12 electric type with a static ability. It has Thunderbolts only. Very powerful move. Like really early on. This is definitely not a hard battle. So let's go ahead and take out this Pikachu. So as Egan mentioned there in that dialogue, this game actually takes place 5 years after the events of Pokemon Colesseum, which is another spin-off Generation 3 Pokemon game released on the Gamecube. I have never actually played Colosseum, so I don't really know much about the events of Colosseum, but I do know that I am aware that this is 5 years after, and that a lot of these areas are very similar. A lot of these areas are very similar to Colosseum. That takes real skill. I don't know, man. Level 12 Pikachu with level 14 Espeon. I don't know. That's quite the skill right there. This Pokemon is on the verge of opening its heart to you. You've done a good job looking after it. Now, you should use the power of the Relic Stone to finally open that Shadow Pokemon's heart completely. Alright, it's very well done. So you just gotta go ahead and go to this stone right here. And this is how you're gonna purify Shadow Pokemon. When you have a Pokemon that has its heart gauge up to 0, go ahead and choose that Pokemon. I'm gonna go ahead and choose Poochyena first. And so this is how you're gonna purify Pokemon. Okay, and so now Poochyena has now been turned into a regular Poochyena. And whenever you put it in battle, it's gonna go ahead and relearn moves. Poochyena relearned Dig and Heal Bell. Those are the the shadow moves that the Shadow Pokemon have as its default moves. They will be replaced by different moves once you purify them. So in this case, Shadow Blitz and Shadow Hold have been replaced by Heal Bell and Dig. Also, anytime you have a Shadow Pokemon in battle, it will regain all of the experience that it should have gained from the battle once you purify them, like this. So in this case, Poochyena just gained 798 worth of experience from the battles that we gave it, and it will level up. So it is now level 11 or level 12, and then it gets a ribbon, which you can use to trade this Poochyena into the main series Pokemon games. And since I'm not going to be using the Poochyena, I am not going to nickname it. That Pokemon has finally returned to its former self. For the time being, we should return to my house. Alright. This is a cause for celebration. You successfully purified your first Shadow Pokemon without incident. Still, one can't be too happy, not with the knowledge of Professor Crane's abduction. You see, he was a frequent visitor to Algae up to several years ago, and he was conducting extensive research into the Relic Stone, you see. He said that it was for completing an entirely new purifying system that his friend thought of. I wonder where the kidnappers have made off with Professor Crane. It must be worrisome for you two. About that, didn't you need to mention what Vander saw? Yes, that's right. I need to tell you about Vander. We have a friend by the name of Vander who lives on Mount Battle, which is a place for training for trainers. Vander claims to have seen sinister characters out in the desert where few people dare tread. Okay. Sounds intriguing. Yes, Mount Battle is up to the northeast. Be sure to visit it. Okay, Mount Battle. For someone so young, you've already shown yourself to be admirable. You have the air of someone who is about to accomplish great things. Oh dear, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The instincts of an old woman like me aren't anything you could trust. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and exchange PA numbers with Egan. If I hear anything, I will make certain to get in touch with you. All right, very well done. All right, so I'm actually gonna go back to the Relic Stone because we have another Pokemon that I can purify. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. Let's see. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, anytime that you have a Pokemon that you can purify, anytime you have a Pokemon that you can purify, you can go ahead and go back to Agate Village and go through this place. You don't have to fight these trainers again because you already fought them already, and then you can go and purify them right now. So let's go ahead and purify the Teddiursa because the Teddiursa is also able to be purified. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Return. Awesome move. Return is a move that is powerful with the more that your Pokemon likes you, which is awesome. Okay, and since I'm not going to be using the Teddiursa, I will not be teaching it, or I will not be nicknaming it. One thing to note though, since this game is really different from the main series, there are no HMs at all, so you don't have to be concerned about. So I don't have to be concerned about these Pokemon as HM minions. Yes, I'm calling them minions and not slaves, as it's commonly called, because Pokemon deserve a lot more respect than to be called slaves. They've been promoted to be called minions because you don't know how useful these Pokemon are going to be. That they're going to save your they're going to save you from dying in countless playthroughs. That's why they deserve more respect than to be called slaves. Anyway, so to move on to our next area called Mount Battle, a place for Pokemon battle training that is always open to trainers. So supposedly, I've gotten information that Mount Battle was the hardest place in Colesseum, and that if you want to 100% Colesseum, you need to go through Mount Battle, which is a very long trial of trainers. Didn't we meet at Gation Ports? Have you come to train? This is an excellent place for people to train. I've trained here myself. Back then, I only sought to become more powerful. I didn't need any other reason. As a result, I attained the status. But now I've taken to questioning my motive for regaining power. I wonder what I am fighting for. I ponder if I am putting my Pokemon under cruel stress. That's why I urge you to look into yourself. Ask yourself why you want to become stronger before you take that path. Some nice words of wisdom there. Let's see, there's a guy with a Delcatty there. There's also this guy right there. But over here, the full heal, which heals any status element, which is nice. What do you have to say, actually? Maybe I'm not ready for this. I don't know. Okay. So yeah, so in Colosseum, there's an entire trial of trainers. So it's basically, this game's really hard dungeon, like Pit of Haunted Trials from the Thousand Door, or even like Cave of Ordeals and Twilight Princess. It's one of those dungeons. But we have to do this early in the game, as it's required. So if you're ready for this, well, make sure you are ready. Let's see, you can go and shop here. Oh, it's for a coupon exchange, which is the currency for Mount Battle, not instead of money. Here's a healing machine as well. You can go ahead and heal your Pokemon over here, which I know Espeon did not take very much damage, but let's go ahead and heal him up. These over here are this is the PC system where you can go ahead and do your Pokemon business as well as items as well. So that's back. whenever you have whenever you have 6 Pokemon in your team, and you gain another Pokemon in your party, that Pokemon will automatically be stored into the PC system. So you can go and exchange it via the PC storage system. You can only carry up to 6 Pokemon at a time. So if there's a Pokemon that if there's one Pokemon out of your 6 that you don't like, you can go and use the PC storage system. This guy right here, this is the move deleter. My name is the move deleter. I don't know who would name themselves that, but anyway, you can go ahead and forget moves. If there's a move that you don't like, you can go ahead and delete them. I don't think it's very useful in this game because anytime that you have I really only use move deleters in Pokemon games whenever I want to get rid of an HM move from my Pokemon. And because HMs are not in this game at all, I don't really find move deleter to be that useful in this game. This guy right here will teach. This is the move teacher. He will. For Pokemon coupons, which we don't have any coupons at the moment, but he will give you. He will teach you moves of on your Pokemon that have that you've forgotten, or moves that your Pokemon would have learned if you had got them in earlier levels. But anyway, let's go and go to the receptionist here. Would you care to take our challenge for training? You battle until you're knocked down. Unfortunately, we're not open to the public right now. The facilities are closed for training novice trainers. Oh, you're not here to train. You came to see Vander, one of our area leaders. Actually, Vander is in charge of the rookie training session. He's inside right now. If you're in a hurry, you may enter through here. Very well done. This Aber right here, if you're actually doing Mount Battle, he will actually warp you to the progress that you were at before if you were to leave Mount Battle midway through. But since we're not doing the actual Mount Battle, as we find out here, we don't have to worry about that at the moment. So let's go inside. Okay. So yeah, Mount Battle is supposedly the hardest dungeon. It is the hardest dungeon in this game. I actually have not went through it before, but maybe that's gonna be for like bonus or something like that. But anyway, the challenger's already here. What to do? What to do? Oh, I don't know what to do. Oh, great. Yep, apparently you wasted a battle on me. Vander's teaching some rookie trainers in a zone up ahead. Alright, so that was the first battle. There's a total of 100 battles in Mount Battle. But thankfully we're not going through the entire thing, because we're only interested in what we're here for, and that is to see Vander, who's on the 10th floor, actually. So we're going to go ahead and make our way to the 10th floor, which sounds like a pain. So I hold a Pokeball in my right hand, like this. Way too strong to be in the training area of Area 1. I guess so. I guess that's the case. Okay. 3rd floor, let's go. That's right. In a duel battle, it's important that you understand the attributes and abilities of two Pokemon together. Okay, that makes sense. I hate to disappoint you, but we're not running the challenge right now. We're in training, you see. I'll be happy to give you my account, but before I do that, I've got a little request. Just on appearance, you look to be an outstanding trainer. I'm certain my eyes aren't deceiving me. So here's my request. To finish up my novice trainer's session, I'd like you to treat him to a battle. Thank you for training with me. I thought that was a well-played battle. Why? It made me want to jump in and join the fray too. Anyways, we should talk. But this isn't the place for that. Let's go back to the reception. All right. So yeah, you don't have to go through 3 floors. The 10 floors things was a lie because I only said 10 floors because that's where you'd normally meet him at if you were doing the actual mount battle. Anyway, so he says that some suspicious people are located into the deserts, which have been abandoned for a long time, and he saw a group of shitty people heading there. This is where the research lab was at. I don't know if he mentioned in a dialogue about what their actual names are. I thought I did, but if I didn't, then I still won't spoil it. Anyway, oh, Ladybug can be purified. Very nice. Alright, so yeah, so we now have to actually make our way there right now. Aiden! Hi, someone! Doing good? Egan called today to inform us that Pokeballs are now available at the Agate Pokemon Mart. You won't have to worry about running out anymore. That's good. So, I highly recommend stocking up on a lot of Pokeballs, because you will be needing them if you're going to catch a lot of Shadow Pokemon. So I'm gonna go ahead and make our way back to Hockey Village, not only just to buy Pokeballs, but to purify Ladybug. I guess I didn't show off the Pokemon Mart, so let's go ahead and do that right now. So the Pokemon Mart's right here, so we can go ahead and buy. And we just added Pokeballs to our choice selection of trainers merchandise. Cool. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and buy 10. I don't need too many Pokeballs. Well, actually, having more is nice, but I'm just gonna buy 10 for now. Whenever you buy 10, you get a Premier Ball as a free bonus. It has the same exact catch rate as a regular Pokeball. It's just that the Premier Ball is white instead of red. So. Let's see, we have potions and super potions. Super potions are useful, so I'm going to go ahead and buy those as well. We have antidotes, we have burn heal, ice heal, awakening. Once again, do not buy the awakening. It is completely useless in this game. We have some scents here. I'm probably not going to take advantage of these right now, so yeah, now's not the time to take advantage of them yet. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and purify Ladybug off camera. And instead, in the next episode, we're going to go ahead and make our way to the deserts, where, as Vander mentioned, he saw suspicious people going into the desert. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!